Hey people, CzarThwomp here and welcome to episode 39 of Thieves, Wright, Trials and Tribulations. Last time, we started with Larry's cross-examination and it does not disappoint. He angered Franzi and I proved to be an idiot. Literally, why? What is it with me and failing to realize the obvious? But basically, I completely forgot. I basically was overthinking this and I forgot to realize Phoenix. Larry Butts, I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic and you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry, but having realized just how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Edgy, are you trying to console me? It certainly does sound that way to me. However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incident you create. What? You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Thus, he headed for the public phone by the bridge. There, he happened across a certain nefarious individual. But the thing is with this, is that Larry didn't exactly meet with Phoenix. He encountered Phoenix, but he wasn't having a meeting with him of sorts. You, Larry Butts! That's right, me in the flesh! Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That reality will not change. But what do you want me to do then? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. What you saw that night. Testify truthfully. That is all you can do now. Hedgie, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyways, I'll do it. I'll testify. Well, I may be sleeping because I see Franzi, the girl of my dreams. Well, I'm not sure this is close, especially, well. I'll ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? What I saw, part 2. I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been around 10:30. I was lying in my bedding when a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. That's why I ran to Nick. You certainly saw quite a lot, didn't you? So, what happened to the bridge after it caught fire? It was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It's only burned out, like almost totally gone. I mean, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall. What did you say? Oh, don't worry, nothing life-threatening. He just got a cold. As always, hard to know if he should be called lucky or unlucky. Aw, Franzi's got feelings. Franzi's got feelings. No, what is wrong with me? No, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
Hold it.
What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess. Excited? Dare I even ask? I said the mean time is 10 o'clock, right? But I couldn't wait, and I thought she might come early, too. Well, it appears she didn't come at all in the end. Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they? Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart! Anyways, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had lost her way. So every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. I didn't see anything particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her.
Hold it.
This light was, of course, lightning. Like, kapow! Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada boom! Ah! Or a little like that. That's more like a punch from Miranda. Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge? Well, I was a bit startled by the flash of light, so...
Hold it.
Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart. And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge. Well, to be honest, it was freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind. I'm not sure I care for the forget it attitude you had at first, witness.
Hold it.
You said right away, but exactly how long after the shock was that? lightning fell, and then the bridge caught fire. Maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out. How far is the small shack you were from the bridge? Hold on, well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess it's a 5-minute walk. And how did Dusky Bridge look when you got there? Like I had recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camp trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? So when you suddenly thought to check out the bridge, does this mean that you initially had no intention of doing so? Well, yeah, I guess it was. It was really cold. I didn't really want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning. In which case, please give your testimony that affect witness. My reasoning? Okay, reasoning that is that. So you decided to go and see what was happening. That's right. We're talking about Master's Adventure burning to high heaven. That's not something you get to see every day. A real like, really special. Can we really trust a witness who's unable to pronounce spectacle? Life seems to love hitting this poor witness below the belt. Well, my motto is to hit life back as hard as I can. Ah! I'll give you a few hits too, if you'd like, with my whip. You told me about the burning bridge yesterday, but there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth.
Hold it!
Okay, we'll say, why didn't you call anyone? Larry, let me ask you one more thing. What is it, Edgy? What's with that serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? Huh? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try to tell someone. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? But this is Larry Edgeworth. The man has no common sense. Well, of course I thought of doing that. So then, let's hear why you didn't. Huh? Yeah, okay, a reason. My reason? Isn't it that I didn't try telling anyone, I just didn't have time to, okay? Okay, with this one, I believe that we have to present the weather report because of the fire, but I am going to save anyways. Because God help me, I am not going to lose this. I'm not going to lose so much progress and have to redo. So anyways, continue. This is my worst Ace Attorney game in terms of just actual results. I am so sorry. Yep, there we go. Your very existence being a contradiction, I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the hell, Edgy? You make me sound like some sort of alien! But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle. How long does it take for you to catch up with him? Terrible at those. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes at first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45. You tell it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you've only got there around 11. That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. That is impossible. What do you mean? 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there, in the courtyard. There is no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time. Excuse me, I have an objection. You do? Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry, I'm the Reese Dustin. It has not been proven that the murder occurred at 11 p.m. The sister only said around 11, in which case it could have been earlier than that. Watch your footing there, Miss Franziska von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. For there is still no way Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11. And why not? It is clearly written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have still been burning until at least 11:15 p.m. Which means what exactly? Wright did not see the bridge as it was burning that night. He did not arrive there until after the flames had died down. Larry, you arrived at the bridge at 11. Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. Are you still trying to hide something from us? What happened during these missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just woke up. I guess I was still sleeping after all. Pinch me. Order. Whoa! So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem. Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Really? The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there's a phone right next to it. Why, then, did you not report the accident? Did you simply watch the bridge burn? That is the problem here. Even after the bridge burnt out, he was still there. He simply stood there and didn't report anything. That's what it sounds like to me. This might be Larry we're talking about, but even if he is incapable of being so stupid, there has to be a reason for this inaction. Edgy, I think it's about time I got serious with you, dude. Just as I thought. You've been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm going to tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say this. Then say it. Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this. However, let's have the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? The missing 15 minutes. I'm a Dusnim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art. The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto my page. Before I realized it, the flame had gone out, and then he came running up. I suppose artists can be strange folk. That's right. I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch, including the truth from the sound of it. Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts? Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains. And that would be... This is a surprisingly believable story, especially considering the source. So why do you think he needed to hide from us until now? I intend to drag that reason out of him. Ha! You'll regret this, Edgy. As always, I'm sorry if I sound crazy by doing this, but frankly, I am not doing with another guilty, at least until I get that one thing. Tell us, Larry. My name is Maurice. Get it right. Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies like I am. Larry, if you're popular with the ladies, then I don't want to see what unpopular is. Just who exactly are you? I'm Maurice Durson, apprentice extraordinaire. That's what he calls himself, in any case. Then you are an artist? Of course, I'm an artist, the real thing. Yet again, that's what he calls himself. Names mean nothing. There's only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing? That's a very big issue indeed. Sketching! The burning bridge, and what was that voice crack? The burning bridge and everything that came with it. What came with it? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. The sketch of mine is... Enough! Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, witness. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. That does indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Which I do. I've got a terrible feeling that the instant the sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted there. Larry, I wonder if you could show us your sketch, please. Well, even I couldn't have imagined it turned out like this. Imagined what? That Maurice Dursen's debut would take place here today, like this. Ow! Show it now! Okay, but steel yourselves. This is the world of Maurice Dursen. That's the shock and all. Well. So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Montgomery? Yes, well, it's a better drawing than I expected. Isn't it? I struggled to reproduce those flames. I really did. Yes, I'm sure you did. This is going to get ugly. No one has the bravery to bring it up. it seems. This mysterious flying object. Larry? What? The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate looking figure? Huh, you saw that? I thought you might. However much as I want to ignore it, I can't. It's Iris, of course. Iris! I wish she'd taken better care of herself. We have to plan out for our future, you know. But now that I have Franzi, Iris can afford to be a little reckless. I can always go to Franzi. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying around like that? Larry, please, answer this next question honestly. Okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames? Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artiste, a real artiste. Ah, you! Oh, this girl, she's really high up in this picture. Whoa! What was that for? This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory. Please whip your own cheek from now on if you wish to test your wild theories. Darn ear-itch. Anyways, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. And then the judge we all know and love, he's like, hold my grape juice. And then yes, Mo, he goes, you want to talk about flying guys? Well, I'll tell you all about it. Actually, there is some precedence for this. Then you see, like, then Franziska's mind just Turnabout Big top. The very big circus thing is playing in her mind in this distorted slow motion. Like, da 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 da. And then, like, Mo the Clown's laughing in slow motion. Max's bust under the judge's bench. Double penalty. I was really pooped. All slow motion. Franziska, I have seen stuff, Miles Edgeworth. I have seen horrible, horrible things. She was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris. She was about 30 feet above the bridge, at least. It was really something to see. This has to be some kind of a mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth. What? Me? This witness is your friend, is he not? Accessory of foolishness, Miles Edgeworth. Let's get back to the course examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here. Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what do you think of my debut piece? Get that thing away from me! Burn in holy Toronto fire! Now hurry up and cross-examine him! Why hook fluttering? Larry, what did you really see that night? Not that I particularly care. In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I told you guys what I saw. Oh wait, what's that Edgeworth's line? Damn it! I hate when they do those cutaways. I'll give you a whole dollar that it's true. If that is truly the case, then there's one thing that we can say for certain. What might that be? That the person who flew over that bridge would not have been the defendant, Iris. What? What do you mean? I understand. A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by the equally foolishly foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim? Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw wearing this hood, correct? Of course she was. That run-down shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this flowing angel was my Iris. This hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood. It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench. Welcome to my world, Franziska. It is quite the foolish realm of foolishness. Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight like Peter Pan. He was wearing the Tribulations. He was wearing some waitress's outfit. Yes, Phoenix is in the Tribulations uniform, just flying around like Tinkerbell. What are you talking about? I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood? Eh? Edgy! What's going on with Iris and Nick? Here is Maya! That's being selfish, you know! Francie, you know we should get back at him! We should start dating, make him jealous! Why, you Nick, you dog! I do believe that this unbelievable mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discreetly and discarded, straight into the garbage. Was it not, witness? It feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this day to come. My day of retribution. Larry, what are you doing? Time for you to die. Hey, Edgy. And then Larry just pulls out a 12-gauge shotgun and starts going on a rampage in the courtroom. This is for calling me a coward. And then Harry just shoots Franziska. This is for denying me. And this is for going my own trash. And that is 5 shots at the judge. Edgy, today's the day I can completely stupefy you. What? What is the meaning of your outburst, witness? I ain't time to admit to this, but I have some definitive evidence. Definitive evidence? Iris did come flying over the spring bridge, and I, Louis Dursnam, shall prove it. I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch, and show us your evidence that this nightmare was actually reality. Okay, I hope you're ready, Edgy, because I'm gonna feed you a whooping serving of pain! You already have! Exactly! You've been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time! Trust me! When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone! I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led to me finding this beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. A crystal sphere? This one, pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers. That sphere, where'd you find it? Let me see, around here somewhere. Looks about right. It was half buried in the snow. And it was half buried in the snow? It had pretty much stopped snowing by then, but there was still some falling as I walked to the bridge. Now Gord accepts this crystal sphere. That's mine, okay? I want it back afterwards. You will get nothing back. There's something on it, isn't there? Oh my, it's a bloodstain. What? A bloodstain? Crystal sphere added. You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Yeah, I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore. Can't you want to be called Louis Dursnam only a few minutes ago? Proof that Iris flew. I'm sorry if I'm coming off as exceedingly paranoid, but I want to save the game because, God help me, I am not losing this. I have a definitive point where I plan on losing, but not now. Not ever. Save point. Basically, no one else got lost a crystal sphere? Except the woman in the photo that you secretly took. Larry, that night, there was someone who lost a crystal sphere. There was? Who? Who was that stupid idiot? Miss Elise Dursnam, the mentor to a stupid idiot. Meanwhile, Elise, she doesn't have it. She's like,
oh my gosh, this is my legacy, being called an idiot by Larry Butts. Just take me away.
the victim? I have a photo right here. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere. Hey, that's my photograph. Get back! I'm gonna give it to Nick. Ow! A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch. Franziska! Franziska, you're as bad with shapes as Edgeworth is with names. Did Manfred just not teach you guys this rudimentary logic? He was like, this does not apply to prosecution. Myers will not know names, and Franziska, God help me, I will not teach you shapes. And then Franziska takes out a ball. Papa, cube! That is not within the prosecution! They look nothing alike! In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime. Ah! The crystal sphere! It's gone! What? 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 Just what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris after all. She was not wearing a hood, more importantly. The crystal sphere at the landing site was not hers either. Well, that means the one who flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise Dusnim. Okay, now, anyways, I think that we are approaching the point where basically I will have the point to basically get that funny wrong answer. It is quite hilarious, and you can easily miss it. So that's why I'm saving here. I'll end the episode off after that. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, this sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected. You can't do that! I saw it with my own 2 eyes! And this crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring. You honestly believe that? Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. At least Dustin was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. And that is all. Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Why are you pointing at me? The victim's crystal found here was near the bridge on the night of the murder. Yet you expect us to believe that has nothing to do with the case? That crystal sphere, it was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder. After the murder? There's blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? That naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent. The same reason why they drew that ridiculous sketch. You mean I'm the killer? Oh, I got a cough, sorry. Enough joking. Just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case. Okay, I think we're nearing the point. Okay, come on, baby, come on. Want to get my good humor, want to get my good comedy. She makes a valid point. There's no evidence that Elise Dusnim left Hazakor Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth, I want you to find an opinion on the disposition of this crystal sphere. If it is not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have nothing more than a monumental waste of time. Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth. Can I prove it? Can I prove that this crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place? Yes, I can. However, I'm going to say the wrong answer. Can I prove it? If that is an issue, simply prove it. That's the only option. That's what he'd do. That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this. He would bluff until the end of time. He would bluff until he couldn't bluff anymore. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case. Basically, in this, you have to say that it was snowing. However, you will do what? Now, look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered. That should come as no surprise, because right now, I am Phoenix Wright, and I am indeed cornered. I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, sorry I'm doing this. Basically, I'm just trying to edge myself as close as possible. Too bad we can't save while we're presenting. Because otherwise, I could save right then and there. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this. Your response, Miss Von Karma? Yes, here it is! Birds of a feather flock together. Are you familiar with this phrase, Miles Edgeworth? I think one such bird is calling for its fellow now. Go, Edgy! Do it! Prove it! Win, win, win! He's cheering. It's as though I'm listening to the ominous calls of ravens! That is the beautiful thing. There's so many people miss out on that. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Iris of Hazakura Temple, guilty. The accused was surrendered to the court immediately to be held pending trial in a hiding court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Okay.
Take that!
Oh, come on, I got it again! Damn it! Well, I was apparently wrong! You're gonna hear this phrase again! Yes, you're gonna get all the good one! The honest cause of ravens! I'm like, I want to do this! I'm not gonna get 1,000 guilties! No, no, no! I want to at least get past this and then end the episode off. Come on. Freaking me and 1,000 guilties. This is my punishment. Because I tend to avoid Bridge of the Turnabout. It's one of those cases I don't really go back to. I don't really read into. So frankly, the cross-examinations I tend to not be as familiar with. I know the plot full-heartedly. I know the exact way the murder went down. Okay. Okay. You're gonna see this about 1,000 times, aren't we? I'm having a legit brain fart, and I'm not. And really, we're gonna do this. Come on, game. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna do one more shot. Okay. One more thing. One more piece of evidence. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be ending this episode off, apparently. Oh, this is one race. I want to show this race off. I'm showing up like about 4 times. I am so sorry. Oh, and I'm not cutting it. No, you're not getting cuts. Because you get to see this over and over again. Franziska winning. Franziska wins. Franzi wins. Franzi wins all of the court fights. She wins all the debates. Really, what is it with me in this game? I know what I'm doing. It's just I have a brain burn. I can't remember what we're supposed to be doing. And come on, continue. I'm not going to do this anyways. I really appreciate you taking to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. I hope you go back for the next one. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you later. Bye.